So let me get you through quickly the backstory of it. My partial tray, the original one with which came with this car, actually broke. So I ordered a new tray, but it didn't come with this string. So I have to order this string separately in order to get this functionality back. I mean, why not? Okay guys, so as you know how this goes, I went on to the only website I know to find very niche sort of parts like this, because offline they are not really available until and unless you go to like sort of a scrapyard or something to get these parts. But I went on to my favorite website and then ordered this part out of there. But before we go through all the contents, I want to show you this one weird thing that happened. So when it actually arrived, it was like in this very old packaging and stuff, until I looked at the manufacturing date of this particular package, which is of May 2012. So yeah, that's what I call a period correct part replacement. So I got very lucky with that. So yeah, that's not really that special, but here are the contents that you get. So in the package you actually get a pair of strings. So one goes for the left, another goes to the right. You can see this is the string. It has a hook on its end that kind of attaches to the stud, and the other end is this open end in which this actually goes, which is sort of this ball like stopper thing. The string kind of goes to the smaller side first, and then you tie a knot on the other side of this, and then it kind of holds the string into the partial tray itself. So yeah, that is all the contents in the packaging, and now let's see how to actually install all this. Okay guys, so now I want to tell you how to actually attach the string in the car. So you can see I'm currently in the boot of my car, and I have already done one side. I will tell you how to do the other side as well really quick. It's not that of a rocket science in my opinion. So in the packaging you actually get these. You can see this is a string with a hook on its end which just kind of attaches to this stud over here, and you get this sort of a ball like thing that the string actually goes through it from the underside of the partial tray, which basically prevents the string to come out of the partial tray. So you can see I have already done one of the sides, and to do this is quite easy. First you need to mark the hole where the string will pass through, and the further you drill this hole towards the seat, the lower the angle of this partial tray will be when the boot is completely up. So if you want the maximum angle, this is the sort of sweet spot on the partial tray. As you could see, it just clears this particular like beam sort of thing. You can see it is just on the very edge of it. So this is the sweet spot that I have particularly choose for. Now in order to drill it, you can use a drill, but the problem is this is cardboard, and if you drill through it, it might just burn through the fabric. So rather than drilling it, it's just a better choice to use like a pointy bit screwdriver and just poke a hole through it. So that's that easy, and you can see I have already poked the same hole over here. And now I'm going to quickly tell you how to just complete this setup. Okay guys, so I'm going to quickly tell you how to attach the strings on the other side. So first I'm going to just roughly mark the area where I have drilled the other hole. So it's somewhere around here. So just take a pointy bit and first drill a smaller hole. And this is just cardboard, so this thing should just pierce through like that. And of course this is a very small hole, so you need to upsize the bit. So after you are finally finished drilling with the holes up, all you need to do is take your piece of string and as well as this ball sort of thing. The first thing that you need to do is pass the bottom part of the string, which is this open end, through that hole. So I'm just going to quickly do that. And now all you need to do is attach this ball to it. So the string would go inside of the smaller end of the ball, and this the hole is actually quite tight, so you might require a screwdriver to kind of open it up a bit. So all you need to do is just pass the string from the top of the hole, just like that. All you need to do is kind of pass through it and just tie a knot at this end. Don't use too much of string, as although already is quite small, and then you will have uneven boot boot partial tray. So all you need to do is take a very small end and just tie a knot around it. And make sure you pull this knot very tightly so it doesn't come undone, and as you could see, is finally in. So now all you need to do is just lift this string up and attach it to the stud above, so it just kind of hooks into place like that. And what I'm going to do is do the same for the other side. Take the string and I'm going to attach it to the hook, And well, there you go. That is how you attach those strings in the partial shelf of your Indica Vista. If you don't want this to lift up, it's quite easy. All you need to do is kind of just unhook this from both the ends, just like that, and the tray just kind of sits there. If you want, just kind of throw the string towards the back side, and that is how you unhook it. And to just hook back in, you can see the design of this hook. The bigger end just kind of slides onto the stud and just kind of locks itself in place, and same goes to the other side as well. So yeah, that's how you kind of hook and unhook that clips.